So, what do you want to know about Dr. King?
Did you know him?
I was a maid at the Gaston Motel. And this very room was Dr. King's. Always asked for the same one. I swept the carpet, emptied the ashtrays. I never had time to march myself. I had to cook and clean and wash my own dirty sheets. But I brought him coffee and cleaned up after them. It was me who made sure that Dr. King always had a clean notepad right by his bedside. I like to think that, well, just maybe he wrote his I Have a Dream speech on it. Like maybe I did one thing in my life to make a difference, even if it was just to give him a pad of paper and a ballpoint pen.
Well, I'm sure he appreciated everything you did for him.
Now I can't get health insurance. My daughter's in rehab, and my oldest son's in prison. And I'm wondering how I'm gonna get groceries.
Well, look, don't take this the wrong way. I don't have much. You were kind enough to give me your time, so thank you.
Time isn't something to be frivolously wasted. There are rules and regulations as to how long someone can have the floor.
Robert's Rules of Order. James suggested we start conducting formal meetings and using these rules to help us elect a Mr. President.
Well, that would be Madam President, right?
Rene, honey, is there anything at all in that book about electing?
Let's see. Before proceeding to an election to fill an office, it is customary to nominate one or more candidates by ballot or roll call.
All I gotta do is look around the room to tell who's here. Roll call.
I don't know who this Robert is, but these rules were made to be broken. Renee, put that book away.
I'll get it.
Yeah, let's just keep going the way we always do.
Hello?
I'm with you.
Just a minute, please. Mama. It's Reverend Abernathy on the phone. He says he wants to speak to Daddy.
Hello, Ralph. This is Sara. Well, I'm so glad you called. Well, I'm sorry, James is in jail. Actually, I'm the one who's organizing the rally you were notified about. Well, why, thank you. I'll tell him. Well, he should be home any day now.
Oh, welcome home, Daddy.
Hi, baby.
Oh, my heavens. What did they do to you in there?
Daddy, you don't smell so good.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. They kept all the windows closed. It was hot as an oven in there.
Here's some lemonade.
Oh, thanks, baby. That's good. I dreamt about your cooking in there, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. We only have leftovers.
So how's the progress on the meeting going?
Here's some chicken.
It's coming along great.
Mama's been on the phone day and night with all kinds of important people. Yeah, I even heard she talked to Reverend Ralph Abernathy himself.
When was this? Why didn't you tell me?
You just got home?
Well, what did he say?
Well, we're going to talk again tomorrow at noon, and he's going to have the leaders of SNCC called, too.
I better get a hold of Clyde and Booker and get them over here. While I get cleaned up, get me the materials you have so far so we can look it over. And could you bake a ham for dinner tomorrow, Sarah?
If you like.
And I'd love some peach cobbler, too.
Here's your lunch. A ham sandwich and some peach cobbler.
Thank you, Lakeisha. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. I was doing some research on your Harmon thing and discovered some Brady material.
You're kidding.
You know I wouldn't joke about a thing like that, boss.
What does the Brady bill have to do with Brian Harmon?
Not the Brady bill, Brady material.
It refers to any and all previously undiscovered material.
Oh. Well, hey, you want to go grab some lunch?
Lakeisha already got lunch. Do you want some?
Sure. Wait till you get a load of this.
It's like a bed in a motel room.
A bed in a motel room where Dr. Martin Luther King slept. And guess who made it up?
Let me think. The maid?
Who happens to be April's grandmother. She worked at the Gaston Motel, and she took these photographs and tucked them away for posterity.
Kind of like Monica Lewinsky in that blue dress, huh?
No, nothing like that. I think that she might let me use some of these photographs for my book. And there's more. Look at this. His papers. His wingtip shoes. Marched in a million marches. Martin Luther King's Bible.
I just have one question. When did you and April's grandmother get to be so chummy? The woman barely even speaks to me.
April invited me over, and me and Granny just hit it off.
April invited you over?
Uh-huh. We have a lot in common.
You and April?
Yeah.
Jackson Law Firm. Oh, hold on. It's a collect call from the Hatcher Correctional Institution.
Don't accept the charges.
We'll take the call. Hello, could you hold on a second, please? Bye.
Come on, Annie. She's talking to a client.
He's not a client.
Who is he?
I shudder to think of the possibilities.
How was the drive?
2 hours and 45 minutes today.
You drive safely, Rene. I worry about you.
You worry about me.
Yeah. Single woman, alone in the world. I know it's out there.
So far, I've made out pretty well.
Pretty well isn't nearly good enough for you. You are a queen. Beautiful. Smart. Did you, read what I wrote you?
Yeah. It was incredible.
You're an incredible woman.
Who's here as a friend. I've discovered some material that I think may be key to your situation, and
You researched my case?
and I wanted to be able to discuss it with you.
May I kiss you?
Excuse me. The guard told me Brian was consulting with his attorney. I was under the impression that I was your attorney. Did you fire me?